Hey everybody, it's Eric Holmgren, your local historian at the Bradford House, and today I'm with Jan Henderson. Jan, can you tell us a little bit about the room that we're in?
Of course. This is called Hartwell's room, and it happens to be my favorite room in the Bradford House. And it became Hartwell's room when this beautiful bed was given back to the Bradford House. When the house was vacant and the city wasn't sure if it was going to be torn down or kept, all the items were sold. And the Presbyterian minister in Placentia bought the bedroom set. He then moved to Oakland. Well, finally he was ready to return the bedroom set. And we were very, very happy to get the set. There was a little controversy about the carvings on the set, but Irene Kamen, Hartwell's daughter, volunteered to pay the very expensive freight fees to have the bed returned to the Bradford House.
Okay.
So that was the beginning of getting items about Hartwell. And we were able to obtain some very interesting items that belonged to Hartwell.
Okay.
Hartwell was born in Maine, but he graduated from Anaheim High School, and there's a picture of the diploma on the wall, and you can see to graduate back then was very important.
Sure.
You can tell by how huge the diploma is. Now, his older sister, Elsie, had graduated from Fullerton High School. So we don't know why Hartwell picked Anaheim to graduate from. But after he graduated from high school, he wanted to be an engineer. He went to the Colorado School of Mines.
Okay.
And he became a very important alumni there. After he graduated, he was working with oil. He made many trips to Brazil, and of course, Richfield was located in Los Angeles.
Right.
And that is where Hartwell chose to live.
Okay.
And in after 50 years, the Colorado School of Mines had a huge celebration for Hartwell in Denver.
Okay.
And there are items on the dresser that are replicas of the pamphlet that the Colorado School of Mines had given him. And
okay.
It was a huge appreciation for all the work and donations that Hartwell made to the Colorado School of Mines. And he, of course, was very prominent and very successful. And he went on a lot of cruises. He was on the cruise that was called the Millionaire's Cruise.
Okay.
In 1928. It was one of the first cruises, the first cruise ship where it was meant for pleasure.
Right.
Before then, people took a ship to get from one place to another.
Right.
Not to go on a cruise as we know a cruise today. It was a Pacific cruise. It left from San Francisco and was 90 days. It was to also return to San Francisco.
Okay.
On the 28th day, the stock market fell. And the millionaires that were cruising, many of them had nothing left.
Wow.
But Hartwell, being in oil, was fortunate.
Right.
And had his fortune still intact.
Now, when we think of mining, we think of coal mining and we think of other minerals being mined. But for Hartwell, mining meant oil extraction. And so I understand here in the Placentia area, there was quite an extensive oil field.
Yes, and Hartwell had a company that dealt in oil down off of Richfield in Placentia.
Okay.
I do not have a lot of information about the company.
Right.
And I know down towards, is it Pala?
Yeah.
He had extensive dealings down there.
Okay.
And his nephew also took care of all that property down there in the later years.
Okay, excellent.
So.
Now, getting back to the furniture in the bedroom set, was this bedroom set something that he would have had when he was living here at the Bradford House? Or was it something that he'd acquired and we now have it here because it had been his at a previous, when he was living in Los Angeles?
He acquired the bedroom set when he was on a cruise in Italy.
Okay.
And he had it shipped from Italy to here. And the bedroom set was in the house. And if you look at the picture on the wall over there, that is a picture of the bedroom set when it was previously set up in this room.
Okay.
And we believe we have it situated the same way it had been back then.
Very good.
So,
very cool. Now, so this is a rather, I think this is the largest bedroom in the house. Did the senior Bradfords have this room, and then Hartford had this room after they'd passed?
no, A.S. Bradford, Hartwell's father, had moved to La Cañada.
Ah, okay.
They had caretakers living in the house.
Okay.
And it was this bedroom set, I'm only guessing, was moved here after A.S. was no longer around.
Right.
And Hartwell started coming down here to stay.
Okay. Now, are there other items here that you would like to share or talk about?
This screen was returned to the Bradford House by Renee, Hartwell's daughter, and he also obtained this in his travels. It was obtained on an Asian cruise,
Okay.
and it was very generous of Renee to return it to us. And also this valet, it's called a valet, was Hartwell's. And it was also returned to the Bradford House.
And so a gentleman like Hartwell, what would he use the valet for? How was it? Because we don't see something like this in our modern houses. What's the purpose of something like this?
Instead of hanging clothes in a closet or anything, he would take off his jacket, and you can see there's a place to hang his pants.
Mm-hmm.
And those are shoe brushes. They usually had what were called shoe trees
Okay.
to keep your shoes in shape. But that's what the valet was used for. And behind me on the wall are a picture of Hartwell and Irene.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
And that also came from his daughter. It was a gift from Renee Bradford.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, Jan, it was wonderful to chat with you and meet with you and learn more about Hartwell
Yes.
and all of his travels. And so until the next episode, be well.